It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans.
These damn blues don't even match, boy. Got Titans pants and Oilers jerseys.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Here we go. 10-2 stop.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Pilot, 64, weak.
You know what? I like that.
Rush in.
I like it.
Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Come on, man. What you doing? Oh, here we go. Oh my God, bro! I can't motion snap. All right, cool. Let me use auto, please. Use auto motion for the rest of the game.
Short. What do you think? Early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Part of the game, bro.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Motion snaps. What the game has built there. Look at that. Motion snap.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
It's fucking trash, bro. It's part of my scheme, fam. That's why I use motion snap.
So here's a 1st and 10.
Because I use auto motion plays, man. That's why I use motion snap,
9 yards
bro.
is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Now Jones on 3rd down. And he's going to go down again. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Trash, bro. Trash.
Here comes the Saints punter now. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
If it comes at, if it's not written that I can't motion snap, I want possession back. Sportsmanship rule. No custom playbooks of any kind. Down.
Buddy up! The mic, boy, 51. You must be dreaming.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Part, I think, from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Pass rush. What is it? Cheese? Pass rush cheese?
Here's a second and 5 now from the 25. Throwing now is Murray. And he will find his man on the outside. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
First play, Michael Thomas ran between the guard and tackle. No, I snapped him at the fucking tackle, bro. Fuck out of here, man. Give my possession back, bro. Or I'm gonna just quit. Cause that's fucking trash. Yo, what's good, man? No. So there's no fucking rule that says I can't motion snap, bro. I can't motion snap? Alright, bet. Let me get my possession back because there's no fucking rule that says I can't motion snap. Show me where it is in the rules. I just looked on the league page, fam.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself.
Say what? Yo, just send a screenshot of what it is in the rules, cause it's not there. All right, so if it's not written, bro, you can't say that it's there, bro. Like if it's not written, you can't enforce a rule that's not in the rules. You see what I'm saying? Bro, no. You told him to put in there, and it not being there is two different things, bro. Like what kind of shit is that? It's a 74-ball fucking team, bro. Like I had an 89 speed receiver. You talking about a motion snap? Let's play ball, man. Just play ball. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's play ball, man.
Space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Dumbass here,
and he went backwards.
You're gonna bag the rest of the game, bro.
At the 30. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Can't motion snap.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
This is a bad day for you. Bum shit, bro. You got a bunch of stuff. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, go to base. Mike 47. In base.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray, wide open receiver, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play that time for the Titans. 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Switch.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
47.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. This will be caught by touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start
that's a motion snap, Bucko.
And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Another motion snap.
1st down on a gain of 16 yards.
It's another motion snap. But it's not allowed, huh?
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. He pitches it. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option.
Yay.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
He only stops you if you fucking send 7.
To be sacked 12 times.
You want to talk about motion snapping, but you want to send 7. All right, gotcha. Cool story, bro. I'm about to just leave.
In terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Guess I can't get total 4th down here either, huh?
44-yard line, not near enough to keep the drive alive. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think
pause
they
and tell me I
deserve
can't
even
go for this
bigger
either.
ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up
Swear to God,
defense,
I'll quit.
going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they
I'll wait.
surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth.
Bro, I swear to God, if I can't go for 4th and 5, 4th and 6 from the 44-yard line, I will leave, bro. Guarantee it. I know you hear me because my mic's on. It's fucking trash, bro. Invite somebody to an 8th year, 9th year league. 74 overall team. Skip my pick in the draft. Tell me I can't motion snap when 90% of my offense is fucking motion snap. Come on, bro. I don't care about your rules, bro. I'm going to play my game. You owe me a fucking possession anyway. Unpause the fucking game, bro.
Now another timeout here called by the Titans. And that's their second
me or
charge
shut the fuck
timeout
up.
here in this
Simple.
first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Whole ass nigga. The whole shit, bro.
Let's go.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Hey. Check 55. Bravo. Check 55. Let's go, baby. Return up. Get that ball. Get that ball. 955.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Now this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Check. Fresno.
First down, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
I'm not respecting your pause, bro. Hurry up. I got other shit to do. Play the fucking game, bro.
And my goodness, they're now out of
Play the fucking
timeouts
game,
here in this
fam.
first quarter.
How am I risking an injury? It's week fucking 2, bro. Jesus Christ.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Bet you won't ever throw that again.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
I can't believe they even let you play. Chance. West. 2-6.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd
Yep.
down.
You got
Nowhere to
sacked.
escape, and he goes down.
You want to send 7? I can also
Well,
send
for
7,
last
good
week's
buddy. Have
performance,
a
which
good
was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the
And we're
Week.
gonna
He got
continue to
a
use
lot
motion
of
snap
praise,
plays on
understandably
offense, too.
so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Shit, man. Enforce the fucking rule that doesn't exist.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You missed a line, homie.
They'll run on first down. Atkins. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 5-yard line.
70, Indy. Check nickel. Topper. Ready?
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass
R1, not L1 on this one.
Jeffrey Simmons showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head, that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short.
I got a punt on 4th and 1, huh?
A 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
Murray now on 1st down.
Thank you, dumbass.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Maybe Max Pacheco throw a wheel out. Good job.
He had a little bit of a turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Go. 60 outlaw.
And an alley to run. Taking it right down Broadway.
Dumbass nigga.
And he'll take
Can't even defend the fucking read option.
For the Saints touchdown. Daniel Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year.
Daniel Jones, a.k.a. Lamar fucking Jackson. We out here, boy.
Half. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And some room to work. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
On first and 10, here's Murray. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Saints' 38-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9.
Get that ball. Check 37. Check 37. Motion. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
On second down, here's Murray.
Thank you.
Nowhere to escape,
You
and he
bum-ass
goes
nigga.
down.
Well, that play was the very definition
Hello,
of
good
fast,
night.
quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
Let's go. Ready? Right. Let's go. 51 to Mike, boys. 51. Watch the slash.
Murray with a third and long.
Hello, good night.
Pressure again, and down he goes again.
What's
Man,
next,
he got in
buddy?
there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Got it. 97's the mic. 97's the mic. You run. Slam.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. The Saints on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
go, team. Spell.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Set, go.
They'll pitch it. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it a second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 yours.
Here we go. Check 3.
6-6. Pull it high. Hey, Haywood.
From the 38, Jones nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Look at that. You see that? Edge blitz, only way he gets sacks. He's 6'7". It's so cute.
We hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing, Jones.
That's up, pretty cool.
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete.
They would have let him catch that shit
Took a pretty
there,
good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. All right, T, let's check. All right, T. Check 43. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
They're going to let him catch that.
Sanders. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Wow, that's
We
a
didn't
lot
even
of
ask
more
around the
too.
league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved.
I hate
Call
to
a few
see
more
it.
plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Murray. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. All day, dog.
back to the air on second down. It's Murray. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Check, 47. Hey, let's get some penetration. Yep. Let's get some penetration. 22 jet bomber. Mike's 47. You remember me? Let's go, baby. Switch. Ready?
To throw on third down. Ballman looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Not today, Sonny.
Play call there. Now it's fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down.
Oh, he got my ankle.
Something that's safe is something that's been done many times before.
And that's corny,
It's
bro.
not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Gator. It's 59. Mike to 59. Tighten up. Pull it together. Snap.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
To throw is Murray. It's caught by Randall. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey.
Bruh, come on now.
And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Let that shit out.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Playing
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. And some room to run now. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mike 51. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right
Having 2 yards to carry with the best running back in the game, Brody.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Rough day in the office, huh?
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd down, Randall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Hey, I got one. 47's the mic, boy. 47. Check, 47. 3 buzz.
Snap comes to Murray at 1.
Oh, my God, son. Give me
He
the
had a defender right
pick
there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there, creating the contact before seeing completion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sign of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in Q3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Any weapon.
Cooper now to throw on 2nd down. That'll be taken in by Anderson. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
15-1. 15-1. Hey, let go.
Now Cooper to throw on 3rd down. And that will be
I didn't get that shit.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here comes the Saints punter now. He's been terrific so far. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Hello, good night.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Matt Milano gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Got a man. It's Brown. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Lattimore is getting fucking destroyed, bro. It's crazy.
New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for 3rd. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage.
They went with the dime look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Oh, man.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Returnable here from the 38.
I did not mean to tap that down.
An even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
What purpose do I have him there for? Thanks.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friends.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Go!
Cooper throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today.
They come out here without his punt team.
He deserves a bronze leg
But
as
I
he
can't
gets
go
this
for it
one
on 5th, though,
away.
huh? They can be out here fucking.
And he didn't quite have the back spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Shit's wild, man. Don't let anybody run leagues these days.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Shotgun now from Murray. It's caught by Sanders. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Murray now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey.
Wow. I'm on conservative tackle. He's making these kicks.
On what will be the final play of this third quarter.
I'm on conservative. He's
That's
making
a
these
decent
bad.
game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Murray has the first down and more. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
A conservative tackle
For
by
a
a
few years
user?
there, we thought this read option play was going to take
must have
over
set
the
the
whole
first one before this
NFL.
game
It seemed
started,
like
man. That's
everyone was
crazy.
using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you called it the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
No chance. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Yo. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go.
Murray now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown.
Oh, my goodness,
out,
man.
but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey.
Oh, no,
Ball's out. Let's go, boys.
And this is picked up by the Saints. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Man!
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Well, he gets attended to.
Fucking
We'll step
hurt.
aside.
Running out of bounds. He's hurt. Cool. Now I can just fucking play, I guess.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Disgusting, man. Get that block. Are you serious? Are you serious? 82? Oh, my God, that's a touchdown.
Not quite to the 35.
That's a touchdown,
Nice
man.
gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Come on, man. That's wild, bro. That is fucking
Back-to-back
wild.
good plays have them on the move on first
Come
down.
on, say defense. Oh, my gosh, man.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Second and 7.
Ready, ready.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Speed grip.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Complete to number 85. An 8-yard pickup. And the Saints first down.
Come on, set. 50, plant.
59, Mike to 59. Right here.
Now.
On first down, Atkins.
She ain't giving them nothing.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
44's Mike. Check.
Get it.
He'll pitch it back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And just like that, it's third down.
Ready, ready. 90, Wolf. Go.
44, Mike, 44. 65. 65.
General West.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo.
Let's go.
And that one covered
36.
beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yep.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They don't have overroute,
This
big
may be
fellas.
one of
They
the
don't
best stretches of defensive football that I've
They
seen.
don't
I don't know
mind.
about you. 5 sacks last week, now 3 here in this affair.
I would agree with that, and I've enjoyed watching the skill that's gone into it. You can see the intelligence behind it as well. He's watched tape, and he's setting people up. But relentless. That's the one word that keeps coming to mind. He does not want to be denied.
Jesus.
And they're not denying him. He's
Come
lucky
on,
to be
bro.
getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him,
Make the
he's
adjustments to
obviously
put your
gotten
players in
smart, and his
position.
pride
Still
is
can't make
kicked
the
in.
fucking
Made a
play.
terrific play.
Damn.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Both sevens and Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete.
That's how you usually fucking play, buddy. Put up prayers.
But it comes up empty.
Because you have no answers on offense.
The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On 1st and 10, Cooper. Gates with a grab.
Can't even use our drag.
That's
what
a
a bump.
staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's see what you got. Check. Slam.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll run it now. Out of the gun.
Man, son.
Trying to run inside,
I
but
only had to
nothing
block the
there.
people in front of y'all, man.
They got
That's it.
maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, Alpha.
Back to throw is Cooper on 3rd and 2. Finds his target. It's Gates. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run on 1st down.
Yo, come on, bro.
And
Why
this
is
play
it?
will be blown up.
Oh,
He'll
my
lose
God,
yardage back
man.
at the 38.
That's so trash, bro.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Go.
Motion to backfield.
Blue draw corkers. Hey, Wahoo!
Check. 59. Go out. Come on, D. 59's Mike. Check.
Nice.
Here's Cooper looking to throw on 2nd down. Going to throw right side here.
Looks like
Complete.
I can't playmaker too, huh?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
Set, ready? 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Yo. Tighten up.
Ready?
Cooper now on 1st down.
Yo.
This is going to be intercepted. Talk on Justin Wayne. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
I hate to see it.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have...
Hello, good night.
Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing now is Murray. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long.
Christ,
Things
man.
looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Son, get the flag. Henry. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Hop up. Come on. Hey, turn it up. Let it go.
Back to throw. Murray.
Oh, man.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So he's unable to complete it there. Just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Murray has it stripped, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Wow, bro. He saved twice on fucking fumbles.
And Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
Check 6 guys. Switch.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Bruh.
McCaffrey with a first down and more.
No,
And
that's
he's
so garbage,
down
man.
at the 21-yard line.
That's so garbage, man.
Like,
Like,
gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20
put 9
yards.
people in the box. No, right. I'm put, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in the box, and he still runs it.
Kill.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. And his kick is indeed good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Titans, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.
7-man blitz, right? You're sending 7, right? Cool. I motion snap my wide receiver. So, very next, as soon as the play's over, and then, pauses, says, you can't motion snap. All right, cool. Call my next play, whatever. I go to the league rules. Not there. Does not say that I cannot motion snap, right? So I'm like, all right, I'll just, use the rest of the motion snap plays are in the fucking playbook because 20 to 30% of my playbook is motion snap. Whether it's a halfback moving, a tight end moving, a wide receiver moving. They're all fucking motion snaps, but it's not allowed. But it's also not written in the league rules. You know what I'm saying? fucking game. Secondly, play like a bitch. Play like a bitch. Call cover 4 drop, show 2 all game. Or you call edge blitz and you move everybody out to the line, send it 7. Fine, that's the meta. Cool beans. But don't come as a fucking commish or admin, whatever the fuck it is that you are. I don't know. You might be a fucking leprechaun. Who fucking knows, right? Don't come at somebody and be like, yo, you can't motion snap. And then, or like, you can't go for it on fourth down. Like, bro, it was fourth down from the 44-yard line. Like, I'm in no man's land, bro. Like, if you fucking know football, you should know that between the 40s, you either punt or you kick a field goal, bro. Like, I'm so fucking confused at how this nigga be making up his own rules. Like, even looking at the fourth down rule, they say you can go for it on fourth down, but like you gotta be in the fourth quarter or some shit like that. What kind of fucking fourth down rule is that, bro? Like, fourth down is a fourth down, bro. Let me say, yeah, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I let this nigga coerce me into fucking joining this league, right? So, I don't mind sharing fucking screenshots of the conversation. This nigga said, "Yo, you know what Quid Pro Quo is?" I'm like, what? Like, I didn't know what it was, so I educated myself. Went to Google, you know what I'm saying? And I looked at this shit. I'm like, "Yo, what are you asking?" He's like, "I've been asking you to join my league for years." I'm like, "All right, cool. I'll join the league. Okay, it's a quarantine. I ain't got shit else to do. I'll play extra games, 3 extra games a week. Fine." He says, "Yo, you really gonna like the Falcons team? I think you gonna pick the Falcons." I'm like, all right. I look at the team like, what is this? I look at the Falcons roster, I'm like, yo, this is trash. I look at the Saints roster, I'm like, bro, this is also trash. I'll take the lesser trash team, which is the Saints. And yeah. Then this motherfucker proceeds to skip my fucking pick in the draft. Like, bro. So, you give me a shit team in year 8, into year 8, expect me to play year 9, skip my fucking pick, tell me I can't fucking motion snap when it's not in the fucking rules. And then, like, you play like an absolute fucking lobby bomb the entire game. Like, yo, 3-4 odds, show the blitz. Bro, I get it, bro. We've all played against this shit. We all don't like it. We all don't want it in fucking CFM. And yet you're an admin here and you do that shit? Like, come on. You can motion snap it as part of the play. Yo, you can motion snap if it's part of the play. Just let that sink in your head, bro. If it's part of the play. Motion snapping somebody is a part of the play. Motion snapping is how you pick up 7-man blitzes. I mean, if you want me to just sit there and, like I did in this game because I can't motion snap, I have to literally sit there and take sacks. Because, A, I don't have a fucking single offensive lineman above 86 awareness, which is what you need to pick up blitzes without ID in the mic, sliding, all this other shit like that. You need offense, you need at least your center to be 86 awareness to counteract the rest of the fucking shit offensive linemen that I have, which they're all 71 to 75 overall, aside from the guy I just drafted. I was automatically drafted, no selection of my own. Yeah, bro, like, you want to send 7-man blitzes, but I can't motion snap a receiver to fucking block it. Or motion snap a guy on a run play to negate the fucking edge that you're like, bro, just stop. Absolute while you just do game, man. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, I'm making this rant just to make this rant, bro. Like, legit, if y'all boot me, I don't care, bro. It's June, my nigga. Like, it's June. It's season 8. Who cares if this team doesn't have a fucking user? Apparently it didn't have one for a long ass time anyway. You know what I mean? So if you boot me, you boot me. I don't care. Personally, I haven't even had a conversation with the commissioner of the league, and I've been here since fucking week 11 last year. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Trinell Trump is my direct contact as far as league admin, and he's absolutely great. Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying, Jacory. So it was the first play of the game. So first play of the game, I come out in 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. I'm like, okay, you gonna send everybody down to the line? Cool. Let me go ahead and just audible to this run play. motion this guy in so I can have, you know, 2 blockers on either side of the, you know, the line. And yeah, I got fucking 3 yards on this shit, bro. You pause the game like you can't motion that. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I know Sheldon a little bit, like from house coaches years ago, but yeah. From really people. Look, bro, I'm gonna be honest. If he wants to leave, I won't. I don't hold no cuts on. I don't. If anybody wants to leave my league, fine, bye. I'm here. I'll replace you. It's simple. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh no, please don't leave that league because they let you leave. No. I'm always gonna say what I gotta say. It's simple. Not bad at all, bro. But yeah, man, I think that's pretty much it. That's my rant. Lost to this hole by 3 because I literally went out and proved the point. I literally ran motion snap plays the entire game. I auto motion my halfbacks. I auto motion my wide receivers. I just ran auto motion plays. That's it, because that's some dumbass shit. That's a dumbass rule to just make up on the fly. Like, that's a dumbass rule to make up. You can't motion. Where's the rule at? I'm gonna wait for this fucking bro. I'm gonna be honest. We typically only replace maybe 1 or 2 teams a season. Therein, but if you want to be on the wait list, I can definitely slide you in. And so I thought, hey, look, bro, I'm with it. Whoever wants to come, I don't care. You know what I mean? It's the end of the Madden year, bro. So like, people who want to leave, they leave. It's fine. You know what I mean? I'll just find somebody who does actually want to play games and rock out that way. Yeah. Let's say if I actually got my dev game, because I had to get 100 yards in a halfback. Let's see. Hey, we're looking at his stats and shit, man. Yeah, 57 on the ground and 37 in the air. Yeah, he got hurt. So, hurt in the third quarter. This is what it is. He had, what is that, 94 out of 100 yards, and he gets fucking hurt, man. That's so trash. So long, Slick Rick. I thought you were going to be star dead. That used to go from every league, man. Yo, you know what's funny? Like, when I saw all this shit going on in QB Club, bro, I was like, bro, like, look at this shit, man. That motherfucker gonna cry when he get in the car. All that shit she was saying about his ass. But like, and like me personally, I don't like to form an opinion on somebody. I don't like to form an opinion on somebody like just based on what somebody else says. You know, somebody else can say, yo, that motherfucker's a liar, cheater, deceiver, heartbreaker, all that other good shit. I won't believe it. Well, I mean, I'll hear you, but I won't, you know, treat that person no different. So I always form my own opinion on everybody. But yeah, this shit right here, bro. This shit right here took me cake. Like personally, this is just me. I don't like somebody that's making up shit on the fly. And it's not the first time, bro. Like, we've heard of this shit for years. Like, Chanel was in Couch Coaches when I first joined in Madden 17 and Madden 18. And he was like, yeah, you can't do that, man. I'm making up rules. Like, yo, like, chill out. you didn't even make up the rules. You had no implementation of the rule, and you're just making up shit on the fly. Like, whatever works for you, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. That's what it is, man. I'll start potential guarantee 31 users in each league. Virtually signed you, Calvin J. Shaboot actor. I'm not calling for that nigga to be booted. I just personally think he should be off the admin team. If you're an admin and you making up shit, like, nah, bro. Hey, yo, hold up, time out though. Jacory, you see this shit right here? I gotta get my hair cut, but you know, I got the little braids on the top too. Bro. You ain't the only one out here, yo. Quarantine wolfing and shit. You know, yeah, nigga. Got my shit rated too. You know the game, man. You know the game. I play the motherfucker straight up. Yeah, he said, I better shut up, Jonathan Wilbury. Hey, look, I have no problems with John, bro. I have no problems with John at all. John's honestly, like, they're like two polar opposites. You know, like John seems like a quiet guy. I don't see him say too much in the league chat or whatever in my league, but you know, plays his games, man. He plays a good game too. He almost beat me. He beat me once, and then he almost beat me again because we're in the same division. But yeah, I ain't got a problem with John, bro. His brother's another story. What up, Dave? There goes Mr. Atmo. This shit funny, bro. Hey, there he is. Let's see if we can bring him on and get this young man in here. See what he got to say, bro. How do I add? Yeah. Oh, it's not gonna let me add him. That's gay. I can't add all you motherfuckers in here. I can't add Trinell to the live. Damn, that sucks. All right, Chanel, what you got to say, bro? What you got to say about you making up rules on the fly, man? You can't talk. That's unfortunate. Well, I mean, it seems that you can send messages that says, you can't do this and you can't do that, but you can't talk, I guess. And J Reed Gaming. Let's see. He's not in the live, so I can't add him, bro. Yeah, he's the commissioner. Want to hear? Let's see what he is. Bro, I want to hear the logic, bro. I want to hear the logic behind making up rules that you know. I would love to hear that shit, man. Y'all know me, bro. Like, if y'all are in my league or been in my leagues in the past, bro, you see my league rules, my guidelines, bro. It's detailed. Everything is covered in that shit. If you go for it on fourth, or if you come into a fourth down, and you're like, all right, well, can I go for it here? Can I not go for it? Like, it's cut and dry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't restrict people from playing the game. I don't restrict motion snapping because everybody fucking knows that you have to motion snap to fucking pick up blitzes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is getting good. I'm staying put. They say basically somebody cheating. Look, I ain't saying he's cheating, bro. I mean, if it's in the rules somewhere that is undisclosed to the public, then it is what it is. I broke a rule. Then I motion snapped my wide receiver on the first play of the game. You know what I mean? So if I broke a rule, I broke a rule. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But if it's not written in the rules that says I can't motion snap, and I had to, basically was mentally taken out of the game because that's fucking trash. That you can't motion snap a receiver when somebody's clearly showing seven-man blitz. But yeah. That's fucked up. So this thing always cheating, bro? Damn. That's crazy. But yo, I ain't gonna lie, it's 6 of y'all in here. But it's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and take this shit down. That's not on me. Bro, hey, Trinell, I'm gonna be honest, like I would definitely sign a petition that said boot Trinell from the admin team. I don't give a shit what happens to you in this league. You're not an admin in my league. I would just say boot you from the admin team because that's fucking garbage. You're sitting there making the rules on the fly. At 12 o'clock, Eddie said. Eddie was cheating, bro. Alright, I cheated by picking up a 7-man, what looks like a 7-man pressure. Cool. I'll deal with the consequences, whatever the consequences may be. If that's a 6-game auto, fine. I get a fucking vacation. I'll see y'all in the next draft where my fucking pick will be skipped by Mr. Trinell. You know what I mean? But, if it's not a broken rule, then I would like to see the young man take it off their habit. You know what I mean? This is the equivalent of going through the fucking drive-thru at McDonald's, and they fucking up your order, and be like, oh, nah, this wasn't your order. Well, my receipt says X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Let me speak to your manager. I want free McChickens for the next 6 months. Feel me? All right. J Reed Gaming, perfect. Glad you're in here, brother. So, if motion snapping has always been illegal in the league, why is it not in the league guidelines, in the league rules, readily available for someone to know that? Because I don't know that. I just got here last season. And there's no rule that says it. So, yeah, I'm waiting for the update on that. I'll wait for the update. I read the comments, but need to watch the video. What video? I mean, he said boot Eddie tail. Look, I ain't got no tail, bro. Cut that shit out. Here's the scenario, Mr. Gaming. First play of the game, I come out 3 tight end set, and Trinell showed, I can't add him to the live either, that's because we ain't friends. Trinell showed a 7-man front. you know, 3-4 odd pitcher linebackers. I'm like, okay, cool, 7-man front. Let me go ahead and motion this guy in, pick up an extra blocker so I can run the fucking ball. I got a 3-yard gain out of it. You feel me? And then he paused, said you can't run motion stats. So I proceeded to just run the auto motion plays the rest of the game. Right? It was 13-10 was the final score of the game. Because mentally that shit took me the fuck out. So that's what it is. That's the scenario. That's what happened. If I broke a rule that's not in the rule book, let me know. You know what I mean? But if it's not in the rule book, how the fuck am I supposed to know? I'll wait. Damn, this shit look dumb, yo. Look like George Jefferson and shit. Got the shit all blow dried out. Hold up. That shit funny. Somebody make this shit a meme, yo. Gotta get to the fucking barbershop. Vanderbilt is watching. Adam. I tried adding them, bro. I'm not friends with him, so I guess I can't add him to the joint. I know who do got something to say. So we're gonna add this young man to the chat. Thank the big picture. You gotta add CBS to make sense to her. What it do, baby?
Watching Franklin Saint on Snowfall.
Hey, man, look, I just wanted to bring you on and see if you had anything to say about your favorite commish, Trinell.
You say what?
I said I want to see if you had anything to say about your favorite commish, Trinell.
Oh, I got plenty to say. First of all, I want to ask you, why did you set up? So what I did was Thursday, I had my coworker braid my hair, but I had my barber appointment right after that. When you going to the barber to hook that shit up, man?
Bruh, so I'm going tomorrow after work, so like 6:30, 7 o'clock. Get in there, but it's not even my main barber, bro. Like my main barber is booked all the way through fucking June, bro. Like I can't get to him until July 2nd. That shit's fucking trash. But yeah, this shit, yo, it's probably not even gonna last 2 days, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This shit looks weird. Rock a fucking do-rag at work tomorrow. Let's see what they say. That shit looks funny.
That's how it was for me, man. I got a cut. Once I got the haircut, I was straight.
Yeah.
I left, I was like, ugh. I got up. I bought it. No, it's a do-rag, motherfucker.
You said I bought it, nigga.
That's your one. So, J. Reed, this is what niggas know. There's a blitz, edge blitz. This motherfucker runs the shit. He runs the shit excessively, like, non-stop. That's what he did to me in your league earlier.
Yeah. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only... That edge blitz was the only time he actually stopped my offense. You know what I'm saying? Like, that he showed the blitz, block sent it. Cool. The guy got in free. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I can't motion snap this, so let me just go and let y'all see what it's like when you can't motion snap a receiver and you just get sacked. All right? So, yeah, it is what it is, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't motion snap, like, me in your league, I got Kyler Murray. I have the K-Ward and shit.
Right.
So I can block everybody. I can spread out to the right, whichever side of the shoe. Then, of course, he's in man with fucking Christian Kirk, Isabella, T. Higgins. His best cover cornerback, his best secondary player is Richard. Who's like a fucking 4 speed. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's that stupid.
Exactly.
Continue to do that. So, I'm like, okay, you're not going to be able to cover them one-on-one. He can use it as safety, use it because he wants to use it and try to help out. But my receivers are too fast. They're too big. The routes are not going to cover this shit. You're not going to be able to chase down Kyler Murray with me being able to throw it on. He's that retarded that he continues to do this shit and think it works. On the other hand, if you don't have the personnel, you're going to take a every fucking time.
Bro, have you seen the Saints roster in this league, bro? Like the best player on my offense is 36 years old. That's the best player on my offense, bro. Like my starting quarterback Daniel Jones got hurt, so I had the 62 overall I got started as a backup. My halfback who had a dev game, you know, had to get 100 yards. That's all I had to get was 100 yards. He got hurt after he got 94. Fucking trash. then I had to deal with that dumbass like edge blitz shit. I'm like, all right, bro, like it's fine. You know, it is what it is. You know, but that shit. I just hate when people make up rules on the fly, bro. That's really all it is.
So it makes it even more annoying because it's like fucking suck, and then you're trying to use the cheesy shit, but that makes you just look even more dumb.
Yep.
I don't even know. He's just fucking. Then he tries to fucking justify. That's what makes it even. Tries to justify it. Oh, here, I can this and that and other, and I'm gonna do what I want. And like, no, that's not. That just makes you a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, man. I agree wholeheartedly. Cause, you know what I mean? Like, it's one thing. It's one thing to have, you know, to do shit that you see in the lobby or shit that you had somebody do to you. But like, if you ain't actually lab the shit, like practice it, you just do it in the game. Like, you look dumb, yo. Like, stop that shit. Cause I guarantee you, he wouldn't do that shit if it was any other league where I had an actual decent team. You know what I mean? If I got an escape artist quarterback or any players with abilities. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucking route ability or some shit. You're not doing that. It is what it is. So he took advantage of my 74 overall Saints. It is what it is.
Clown, man. This is Antoine said Jonathan the cool brother. Everybody likes Jonathan.
Yeah, that's what I said. I have no problems with the young man.
But no, every league, nobody can stand Chanel. It's not fucking, it's not us. It's not us. Like, the common denominator is him.
Right.
The full league, and then here he fucking
No, I was one of those niggas he fucked. I had the number 2 pick. Yeah. I don't know if this is gonna kick you off the video, but Jay Reed's trying to get on here. Let me see if I can get him on here real quick. Alright, hold on. Damn, how do I? Alright, bet. You left. Let's bring him on now. Alright. You got the stage, Mr. Reed. What up, bro? The fucking man, the myth, the legend. I ain't never seen or heard from you before, sir. Who that is? All right, so is this a formal write-up? Is this a written warning or verbal warning? I ain't signing the paperwork, cuz. I ain't signing that write-up.
Y'all over here goddamn talking about Trinell and shit.
That's everybody's favorite commish, man. That's everybody's favorite commish, bro. You know.
Man. Hey. I usually don't say shit, man. I don't. I play a nigga, you know what I'm saying? He give me, you know. Hey, good game, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes if I get a nigga, I might pull some dumb shit or something, you know what I mean? Like, so Middleburg got me underneath doing that bullshit the whole game.
I remember a little bit of that.
He know. He one of the admin over here, so he know how we supposed to be playing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how a nigga continue. The more you lose, the more you regress. You know what I'm saying? He regressed into man, I don't know what kind of lobby ball that was. That was a waste of time.
Yeah, I agree.
That was a waste of time.
Oh shit, my damn